Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And it's, yeah, we're gonna be finishing up Wily's castle today. Oh, this stage. This stage is insanely dangerous. Getting that health was insanely dangerous, but I needed it. So, may as well get it. Easy E, and then a big leap into, just keep leaping into the fish. Why not jump into him a third time, Mega Man? Come on. Alright, what do we got here? Crush the competition. What do I need to fill up? Everything? I'll just let Energy Balancer do it. Actually, there's a weapon I should be filling up. Dang. It's very scary because, like, you can be pressing to the right to hold, run against the wind fan pushing you back, and then suddenly, very suddenly, it flips and it's pulling you towards it, and you're holding to the right on the controller. That can be a very scary section. Let's waste Silver Tomahawk, which is an absolutely terrible idea. Hey, we know what that teleporter means. It means this stage was really short, but we have the rematches. So let's pick a capsule. Yeah, we picked the wrong capsule. Well, at least we're starting off with my least favorite. See, it's so hard to jump over the... Just crush him. Crush him quicker. Look at that. It seems like I should have cleared him and I didn't. I dislike Centaur Man. Let's go someplace very different here. Oh, it's the Master of Stop, Drop, and Roll. He's back. Of course he is. And so we'll hit him with the Farm Blast. Just blast him with the whole farm. I kind of cornered myself there. Deadly snowflakes. Well, we got him. That's all that really matters. Oh, Tomahawk Man, are we gonna clog him up with plants again? No, we're gonna battle him normally. Just to kind of show how to actually dodge his stuff. Ow. Because trying to hit him with a barrier weapon doesn't let you really be able to dodge the stuff. Simple jumps over it. Get away from me. And sometimes he likes to trap you in the corner, and you can't do much about it, so try to stay more towards the center and keep your distance. And just hope he takes like a big hop, and then use that opportunity to get on the other side of him. Oh, it's the Plant Man. He is actually weak to the balance attack here. The Barracuda attack. Alright, we're gonna run out of Barracudas at this rate, so may as well just go back to the Buster. I'm like trying to remember what I need for after this, because a lot of times when I've played Mega Man 6, I've just kind of resorted to using the Buster to kill things, because the Buster does just fine against all the Robot Masters, and all the Wily fights, and all the castle bosses. Yeah. I've gone through this game pretty much Buster only before. Okay, I let you get 2 pity shots on me. That's enough of that. Hey look, let's use the Silver Tomahawk that I should be saving. Yeah, this is gonna go really bad. Nightman, let's demonstrate how his shield actually works. See, it reflects stuff. It does reflect stuff. So you gotta wait for him to attack you to make himself vulnerable, but then you also have to dodge his attack. When he's jumping, you can hit him from behind, or have him jump into your shot on his foot. We're gonna go back to punching him. That's right, I can't slide with this form, but I can punch him in the shield. And there we go. That was a really strong punch. Alright, 2 left. This one here. Yes, I just jumped all the way around the room to get to the one that was, like, almost right next to me to begin with. Let's use... No, not Beat. Centaur Flash. Let's use it properly as well. But let's not use it completely, because we don't have enough to kill him anyways. We'll see if maybe Windman wants to pretend to be challenging. I guess not. Didn't even launch his propellers at me. And it's Flame Man. Let's use Water Storm against him, because we didn't have that last time. Now, the Wasabi Storm here can actually go through his flames when they come up from the ground, unlike our Buster. So you can use that to your advantage. That teleporter was supposed to take me to a battle. I'm so disappointed. I mean, I guess it's technically taking us to a battle here. Yeah, we can't go back out. Oh, I could use that. Yeah, we're not getting it. And we have a Met. A Met maker thingy. I could probably farm for weapon energy there if I wanted. Eddie! Why did Dr. Wiley let you in here? Got a 1-up. Okay. Alright, and it's time for Dr. Wily Battle, so we're going to crush the competition. That's doing an okay amount of damage. It's doing more than 1, but we're out of it. And then I remembered, oh yes, his weakness is actually Silver Tomahawk. Good thing I wasted it. Another great thing is that Silver Tomahawk is actually his weakness for all 3 of his forms. And now we're completely out of it. So I'm going to search for a secondary weakness here. I think it was the Night Crush, which we also ran out of. He's not weak to Yanni Spears. Are they Yanni Spears or Laurel Spears? You guys decide. He's not weak to that at all. Ow! I didn't think he was gonna hop that far. Alright, we're doing this with the Buster. I do really like this final battle music. It's pretty nice. Oh, I missed him. You know what? Beat. We've been saving him. Time to deliver the beatdown. Beat. Go hit him. Are you serious? Beat, you are useless. Now here I should start using the energy tanks. Actually, what I should have done with the energy tanks in this fight, which would have been kind of amusing because I haven't used E-tanks throughout the whole thing, is use an E-tank after taking any hit. I did that once or twice in the Luo Karen series that I played with Dr. Novocaine. Now, sometimes this Wily gives me issues. It's usually pretty rare, but it's giving me issues today. And now I have to go through this whole thing with just the Buster, because we're at a Silver Tomahawk. We cannot refill it. Beat is useless. Doesn't believe in delivering the beatdown on Wiley anymore. And this form is actually... Yeah, I'm like not making it under. He's not jumping. You know what? We're gonna so much for having a no E-tank run. But I don't feel like dying to Wily again. And I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of this final Wily battle, the 3 phases. It feels like this is the most lazily designed Wily battle we could have. It's like, okay, we got the disappearing capsule, and it does 1 attack. And the other 2 forms were very, very similar. And all his attacks are sending out those little swirly circle spheres. Circle spheres? You know what I mean. They're a little bit tricky to dodge because, see, they semi-home in. I thought it was going to come down and I could jump over it, but no, I jumped and it homed in on me. Oh, Wiley, you're getting a little up close and personal there. Oh, that's too up close and personal. Alright, fine. It was kind of at this point I thought, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have just been using an E-tank every time I took a hit. I mean, I was complaining that we had so many E-tanks that I wasn't going to be able to use them all. I had a method for using them all, and then I didn't. I fumbled that one. But I did that a couple times in the Luo Karen games that I played with Dr. Novocaine. And those were really amusing. We had a bit of a contest with each other to see who could die the least amount in each game. And then we started adding sound effects when we started taking deaths. And that started because I had like asked Doc a question in the comment section. I'm like, hey, should we put a sound when we die to like add up the tally counter, because we had a running counter every time someone died. And he's like, well, I don't know why you'd want to do that. So then I did it. He's like, I didn't know you were going to do that. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me I couldn't. And now we're going through the things. This is also a really long credit sequence, because we have to see all of these Robot Masters perform all their stuff a couple times. I don't know, I don't think we really need to see all this. I feel like this is just kind of padding. But anyways, yeah, that Wiley just seems kind of lazily designed. Having all 3 forms weak to the same weapon, same basic attacks pretty much for the first 2 forms. I don't know, I wasn't a fan of it. This is, overall though, one of my more favorite games of the Classic series, although replaying them again on the Legacy Collection, I do still really like 6, but I think I'm appreciating 5 even more. I feel like every time I go back and play 5 again, I appreciate its weapon set even more. And 6's weapon set, I don't know, it feels like a lot of our weapons got drained really quickly. Speaking of weapons that get drained really quickly, yes, Plant Barrier. We know, you throw it around, you've already used your entire weapon energy bar just doing that. How come he gets to throw the barrier and we don't? Plant Barrier is my pick for the worst barrier weapon in the Mega Man franchise. Not really a fan of it. I am a fan of Silver Tomahawk. I like weapons that have a different trajectory than just what our normal Mega Buster does, because anytime you have a weapon that just shoots straight forward and that's all it does, you always have to ask the question, why am I using this over the Mega Buster? And a lot of times, unless it's doing like massive damage and it's a super broken weapon, a lot of times the answer is you should probably just be using the Mega Buster. That's sad. But yeah, Mega Man 6, I liked the overall level design. I like the different environments that we got to go in. I did like the concepts of the adapters and opening up secret paths. Although I really wish Nightman and Centaur Man could have more of true alternate paths. But the others were kind of neat. Music, pretty great. Lots of great tunes in this game. Again, it's just more of the same kind of polished Mega Man. You know, Capcom found the formula to have a good Mega Man game, and they just kind of stuck with it. You know, changed the things that need to be changed. New enemies, a couple staple returning enemies, new weapons, fresh coat of paint. Dr. Wily's still the secret surprise main villain. And you got a Mega Man game. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind this. I wouldn't mind another 5, 6, 8 games like this. And I think that's where fan games come in. That's where, well, more Mega Man installments came in. Eventually, Mega Man 9 and 10 went back to the sort of the 8-bit style. I know it wasn't a true 8-bit game, but it was 8-bit style, done in an 8-bit style. And we're going to have to do that to get out of here. And we've completed all 6 of the games. Hooray for us. Let's go take a look and see what all of the normal enemies are weak to. I'll give you a hint. They're all weak to Fire Blast. At least they may as well be. We didn't even see those guys. I think they appear somewhere in Yamato Man's. Wait, we did see those guys, weren't they? Didn't we see them in the... I don't know. There's another enemy here we're not going to... Beat. And Beat just takes tons of weapon energy to do stuff. Oh, okay, the Cyber Gabules are weak to the Blizzard attack. But again, you could put like 2 or 3 weapon weaknesses for almost all of the... Use Beat on the giant squid. Yeah, if you have enough energy. See, that should have been Yamato Spear there. That thing. That other AT-AT walker. He just kind of flashed by. We didn't even see him in the main game. He appears in Yamato Man's stage, but he appears on the path we didn't take. He's also really easy to scroll off the screen. You'll probably do it even if you're not trying to do it. And it's kind of sad because that's like the only appearance that enemy has in the game. And that is one issue that kind of persists throughout the classic series, is there's certain enemies or stage gimmicks that make a one-time or really, really short appearance, and then you don't see them ever again. And it's kind of unfortunate because they could have done more with it. Although for the Mega Man 6 version of Mega Man 5's AT-AT walker thingy, I don't think we really needed to necessarily have that enemy in the game to begin with, and the way we played, he basically wasn't there anyways, so there you go. And here's some concept art that's mostly all the same. Yeah, see, there's the... Yeah, okay. And it looks so similar to the one from 5, and we fought enough of those AT walkers in Mega Man 5 that I'm okay not actually running into them here. There's Mr. X packaging illustration. Mega Man using the weapons. Oh, the punching stuff in the face. He's got those shoulder pads there. It kind of reminds me of Zero from either, I think Zero from X or X2. The shoulder pads that Zero had in somewhere in the Super NES games. Weapons, just various Robot Master weapons. Okay. And the character files, concept art. That looks kind of neat. That one does too. Alright, and with that, we're going to put Mega Man 6 to bed, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.